Yes. Here what we are doing, uh, we already opened the code. Then I'm going to start with a function. So what is a function? So JavaScript function is something like that to perform specific task. So I'm going with an example called in the same example I'm going to explain this one. So I'm going to create a one function. So how to create a function? This by the function keyword function add me is function name, then open close brace and something like that. What is this one? Window dot alert of. So when you click a button, alert is made. So adding a plus, something like 2 plus 2. Okay. So let I'm going to run this one. So to run this one, already I have started a what is this one? Local server. So that's right. The 22 is a file. Okay. So nothing it is displaying here. So what I will do, save it, and I am taking a one button here. So how to take a button? So inside a body, so I am going to take a one button called a button. I am taking a one event. So what is this one? On click I am taking a one event. So when you click a button, the add me function will be called. That's the action. Uh, add a number. Save it. Go to here. Okay. So add a number. So Satyam, mute it. Satyam, can you mute? Satyam. Okay. So add a number. So what is this one? The button is an event. So what is an on click is an event. When you click add a number, so it is calling a function. So that's why it is coming here. So I'm going here and coming here. See here, the button is added here. Once I click means, see when you click a button, alert is made a 2 plus 2. So it is not adding. It is not adding. It is a concatenation. So if you want to add a two numbers, so just what you will do, what is this one? Like variable a equals to 100, variable b equal to 300, and window dot alert of 100. Sorry. So what I will do, variable z equal to a plus b colon, save it. So now I am adding a z here, save it, go to here. Okay. So this is the button. When I click here, automatically it is showing the 400. How it is 400? The variable a containing a 100, variable b containing a 300, 100 plus 300, totally 400. So that 400 value level is z. I am going to print with the window.alerters. So you can use any print method. If you use a document.write also it will take. So anything it will take. Okay. So if I click means, see here. So this is the how it will print. Uh, so this is called a function. So function in the, keep in mind function is a piece of a code. Yes, this function is a piece of a code to perform a specific task. What specific task we are doing? We are adding a two numbers. So just I am telling. So like that your audio player. So audio player also one function. When you click on means it will play, pause, return, forward, backward. So these are all the methods. Okay, so this is the how they written a function. So what is an event means? So I'm clicking this button. Click is an event. See how what are all the events are there means if you just go here, just click on mouse over, on mouse up, on play like that. So we have so many events. Event means something have happen. So on click, on mouse over I will take. What is on mouse over? Okay, whenever I mouse over like this means, let's say I mouse over means it's showing a first name string. Same thing if I mouse over here, see, I'm not clicking here. Okay, just I'm dragging. I'm just dragging. I'm keeping on this automatically. It is coming. Here it is on mouse. Just I'm dragging. See how it is. So like that, these are all the mouse events. So events and functions are correlated. Okay, almost all 90% functions will be called by the event only. Let's say you are going to apply for a job through online. You are submitting a form, no? So that is also submitting as an event. That form is hitting to the server and storing your information that is in the written in the function. So this is called a function and a event. So this is called a function and this is called an event. So whenever the event is called, the function is called. The function is called. What is the function contains? Function is just adding a two numbers like that it is showing. So you want to print anything means you can do calculator. Say 2 plus 2 equals to is an event. Once you click event, so it is coming for the 2 plus 2 function. So that is calculator function. It is add and it will show the output result 4. Okay, this is the way of doing the functions and this one object. See, I don't want to go deep here because we have to go through these remaining examples. If you get, see, because whatever the main topic I have, so object means what, functions means what, I already took. The next will become the class. Okay, so this is not that much important, but anyhow, I will explain the theoretical part. Okay, so class in the sense something again it is a container of objects and the methods. Okay, so use the keyword class to create a class. Yes, always add a method name constructor. Yes, okay, class name constructor. Okay, so when the class is created, automatically constructor is created. Car class constructor name, uh, so that is default constructor. Name year, this dot name and name, this dot year and year. Okay, so what is this, what is happening here? Okay, see, whenever you create a class, car is a class. So when you create a class, then you by default the constructor is created with the parameters name and year. It might be anything a comma b, or like float 1.0.1 something like that, it will be there. It is a user defined. You can define a string value, integer value, float or double or whatever it is. Okay, so this is a this dot name is a local instant. Okay, so this is the pass by value. So this value it is passing the here, so that value is coming here, and here is coming whatever the value you passing that is coming here. So it is applying to the constructor class. Constructor method. It has have an extra name called the constructor. It executes automatically when the new object is created. It is used to initialize. See, I think you will get a little bit confusion. So you only just go through it and you can come up with a problem. Then I will solve it. Okay. So now again, if I explain means again it is difficult for you to understand this one. So the classes will be I can take after this whole JavaScript because everything you clear, but only so what is a class, where we are using and why you are using. So when you are doing a project also you are not using this one much, but for knowledge sake you should, and interest sake you should know. Okay, the next is a, this is a very important JavaScript callback. Okay, what is a callback? Async means what? General I will say. JavaScript async. What is an async? General I will say. So what is an async? Just as such async. Async function. What is the purpose of what is the, oh, okay. Async means just general meaning I am searching. Occurring at the same time. Async means occurring at the same time. It means 10 time the 10 time peoples are coming at a time. Okay, what is the meaning of async? No simultaneous or a concurrent time. Okay, so what does it work mean async? Asynchronous work refers to practice of working on a team that does not require all members to be online simultaneously. When you work asynchronously, individual can maximize the productivity. So async means simultaneously. This is not executing or occurring at the same time. So same time execution means async. Okay. So what is a then the callback? It's a callback. So JavaScript functions are executed in the sequence they are called, not in the sequence by they define. Okay, it means it will be executed sequentially they called, but not by defined. So you can define 100 programs, so it is not executed through the how you define. It is executed by the sequence. Okay, using a callback, you could call the calculator function myCalculator with a callback and let the calculator function run on the callback after the calculation finished. Okay, so here it is an example is there. First I will write. So I will just copy this one. First I will write and then I will explain. You will get to know. So JS file 23.html, enter, save it or doc, sorry, save it. Then you are going to S3 called JS async example. Async means happening at the same time, occurring at the same time. So just I am going to run this one 23. So nothing going to be print because I am not printing anything here. Only it is printing a header. So header is what is it? Just a understanding purpose what code it is. Okay, save it. Function my display or something document.getElement by id demo in HTML something function my calculator num1 num2. So what code it is? Okay, so there is a one which function will be called. Okay, so this is called a function body. Function, this is the function and this is also function. Okay, so this is the function name and this is the function body and this is the function and this is the function body. Okay, okay, so this is called a function calling. Okay, so now which function is it called? What I will do? So here is a one function, my displayer something, documented get demo in HTML something, function my calculator num1 num2, my callback, and lot sorry, let sum num1 num2, my callback sum. So this is the how it is there. So what I will do first, I will take a one paragraph to display the content. id equals to a demo, save it. So this is the a function, and this is the function, and this is calculator. Okay. So here my display is a something, and calculator. So when our program is started, okay, Java 23.html it is opening in the Chrome browser. So which is printed first? Okay, which is taking a first? So here what happens here? Once a program is started, self-calling function. See, this is the calculator is there. There is no function keyword, but this is called a self-calling function. So first it will come here and function the phi is passed and the callback uh, function is there. So first it will go to here. Okay, the num1 is replaced with the phi, num2 is replaced with the phi. So my callback, so wait it will wait until the addition of these two number. Okay, let some num1 num2, so my callback and sum means addition of two number. So now my callback means it is coming to the, so that is the my displayer. So this is the my displayer, it will come. So my callback and my displayer are same, the only naming convention change. So after addition of these two numbers, sum is containing the, what is this, so 5 plus 5 10, the sum is containing 10. So my callback or my display same. Now it will come to here. So now the sum value will be 10. So now document.getElementID demo analysis 10 means it is printing the here as a demo. Okay, so this is the how it is looking. So it is printing here. So I will change to 50 or else 15, 15, save it, go to here 30. How it is printing? Once your program is started, I am again telling. So there are two functions. This is a one function, this is a two function, and this is the function calling. The function my calculator, okay, the function my calculator, it is calling, and it is passing the value 15 comma 15. So now the my calculator, the function, this is the calling, the function body is here. Now the 15 is replaced with the num1, this 15 is replaced with the num2, and this is the my displayer. So now my displayer and my callback are same, but it will not print the it will not call here. So it will wait for the let the sum 15 plus 15, so 30, that 30 value will be came here. My callback, it is coming here. So my callback it is coming here. So my callback is the same as a my displayer. So my displayer with the my callback and my displayer same. So value will be a 30. So that 30 is coming here. So now document.getElementID by id demo in the system something means 30. So the 30 is printing here. So this is a callback. So callback means I am running a to one function. Inside a function I am calling a one more function. So this is called a callback. Okay. So what is this one? I am writing. See, I am explaining the code, and someone is pinging here for the code. Let's say just one person asked the code. At what time? 10:21. Someone, sir, please send me the admin template code. Then I told her, okay, after 11. Okay. So I am explaining this code, this program, that is a one task or a one function. In between, I have waited for a, I have went for a Ranjita. Okay, after 11, I have sent. This is called a callback. It means I am doing the some task. What is that means? Adding a calculator. Okay, there is a one more function, display function. It will display the value. Okay, so now function might, so first it will come here and the function it is there. 15 is replaced with the num1, 15 is replaced with the num2. My displayer is the my callback function. So my callback function, it is called only when adding a two numbers. Okay, let sum equal to num1 num2. Num1 is 15, num2 is 15, the 30. Now the 30 is the my displayer. This is called a my displayer 30 or a callback 30 means. So my displayer 30 means document get element by the demo inner string equal to something means. So it is printing the value. Okay, so this is the how it is going to be printed. Okay, so this is the how we are doing the callback function. Got it? See, callback function is nothing but, I will explain with the picture representation. So you are running a one. So let's say you are sitting in a home. Okay. So and you are watching the TV in the home. Okay. So your brother or sister, someone, what they will ask. So is uh, here your brother or sister, someone. Let's assume. Okay. Okay. So what I will do, you are sitting and watching a TV here, and so this is a one task. Watching teaching TV means you are doing a one task here, or teaching or video game. You are doing a video game. Suddenly, what happen? Your sister or brother will ask, okay, give me 100 rupees change. Okay, so you already in a one task. You are doing a one task, that is a playing a game. So that is a one function. But your sister will meanwhile ask like that, okay, give a 100 rupee change. So how you are going to do this one? It means the same time you are playing, and immediately for a while you are waiting for a some program. You have to finish the task. Once you finish your task, and you are going to give the 100 rupee change. Same thing like that. So here is the calculator function is there, and this is the display function is there. So directly display you are calling the something means it is not printing anything. If suppose it has to be add two numbers and give the number output, right? So here my calculator automatically call. See, this is the function name. It will be self called. The self called means when the program is started, automatically it is called. So my calculator is called with these three parameters. So first parameter is the num1 15, second parameter is 15, and the third one is callback. So this is called a callback. So this callback will be weighted for addition of these two numbers. So addition of number 15 plus 15, that is the 30 is stored into the sum. So my callback is same as a my displayer. So the sum value will be something. So that is a 30. So that is a 30 value will be passed to here. So this is the variable. It is like a value, passed by value. It might be a 30 or it might be in anything. So addition of two number. I will do 150, 150. Now it is printing a 300. So how it is printing the 300 means? So it is coming to my calculator 150, 150 and my display. So 150 is passed here and 150 is passed here. So my display is my callback function. So here what happens? Addition of two number 150, 150, 300. So 300 is passed here. So my callback is same as it is my display. The sum value will be a something value that is called a 300. So that 300 is coming here and that is printing into the id attribute. Okay, so this is the how it will works. So this is the one example for the async what is this one? Callback. Means it is telling that, okay, so what I have done, this is not a callback, but I just explain the demonstration. So I need to tell like that, okay. So one way I can tell like that, okay, she asked, sir, please send me the template. So I told like that, okay, after 11 I am in a class. Then she shared a OKR, whatever thing. So this is the one example. So what happens at two asynchronous, Okay. So asynchronous what? JavaScript promise object. There are two things. Promise. JavaScript promise object consists of both the producing code and the calls to the consuming code. So there is one promise. So promise is the one object in the JavaScript. Okay. So I'm telling that promise is an object in a JavaScript. So that promise is object is having a one is called a producing code, one is the consuming code. That means one is the giver, one is the taker. Let's go with an example. Let my promise is the object and new promise function my resolve my reject. So this is the producing code, this is the receiver code. Okay. So my resolve when successful, my reject will be when error. So consuming code, sorry, this is the producer code and this is the consumer code. So my promise then function value function error. If the function value will be given when it is a calculation happened as per the our requirement. If it is not happened, this is the error. Okay, we are going with an example. Okay, I'm going here with a one more example called a JS file 24.html. See, this programs might be difficult for you guys. You go through it. If you not get me, some again I will explain. No worries. Okay. So initially it will happen. Okay, if it is getting confused or something like that. So as days goes on, if you go for 2 3 times, then definitely it is going to be easy. So for what happens, I will copy this one. Now th2 welcome to us promise. What is the topic? Async promise and wait. Save it. So here I'm going to copy this code and I want to paste it. Control V. So just I need to write in a script tag, then Control V. Okay. I want to print a value. ID equals to a demo. Save it. Just a minute. See, set timeout is a one function is there. Inside a function, again it is a one more function. So that is called a this is a one function. Set timeout is a function. Again we have a one more function that is called a my function. So this is the my function value it is there. Okay, let's say I will take a output first, then I will explain. 24. See, after refreshing, it is waiting for some second, it is printing. Okay, this is a some text. So here, when the program is started, okay, your browser will understand, okay, this is HTML page and this is the need to be print. So this is printed. Then it will come for the self-calling function. When the self-calling function in the sense, so set timeout is the self-calling function. So inside that function, okay, see, I will explain one. I will write and explain. You will get to know. Okay. First, I will do. See, set the timeout is the internal the JavaScript functionality. Okay, so that is inbuilt function already they are written. Okay, so inside a set timeout, what we are doing, we are calling a one more function. What is that one function? So inside a function, we are calling the what is this one? My function. So that is a see. This is the my function. We are calling the my function. So in the my function we are calling this string. Okay. Okay, so this is a open, and here I am passing a intervals. Interval means a number of seconds. I am waiting for a 2000, or what is how many seconds there? 3000, sorry, 2000 milliseconds. So I am going to see, already set timeout is a function. Inside a function we are calling a one more function. So that is the function, this one, my function. Okay, so what happens when the code is, when your code is loaded? Yeah, so when the code is loaded, okay, you are going to write the code and you open, so automatically it will start here, then it will come for the self-calling function. So set timeout and the function. So set timeout will be called again, inside one more function will be called. So it has to be printed. So my function, so automatically it has to be print the value I love you. So but thing is it is not printing. Why? Because so it is waiting for a 2000 millisecond. It means, same example, you are sitting in front of a TV, you are playing a video game, and your sister or someone or brother is saying, give me 100 rupee change. So that time, so wait, you are not going to give 100 rupee change. So you are going to finish the task, then you are going to give. Got it? Here also same thing. Set timeout is a function. Okay, so that is to be called immediately. Okay, so it is called, but thing is that that function, set timeout is called, this is the function. So set timeout inside one more function is there, so that is a my function. So my function immediate need to be called, but it is to be hold. Why? Because so this is a 2000 millisecond wait. So it will start. Okay, it will ask for a starting a function, so display the value. So here what happens, so it will set timeout, tell okay wait for a 2000 millisecond, then you can call the my function method. So my function method is called, the value is passed here I love you, so that is the value. Document.get element by id, so this is the id, inner HTML value, so this is the how it is printing. Okay, so earlier case, well, callback function, what happens, so you're playing here, and if your someone sister someone is asked to change, and you are giving change, and you are meanwhile continuing. But in this case, a promise and async and promise wait. Here what happens, if your sister or brother asking a change, then you are telling that okay I will complete and I will give you. So this is the asynchronous. So set timeout is function is called. Then then again inside there is one more function, immediate. There is a my function, so it has to be called immediately, but it is not called because of it is waiting for 2000 millisecond. So here I will make a 4000 millisecond. So let's see the output. So it is printing after 4000 millisecond. Okay, this is the how we are doing. So next, using a so this is a by default is then we are using a promise. Okay, let my promise new promise function my resolve my reject. So this is the one example is there, same thing. So my resolve is a for a success, my reject for a reject. When my resolve will be called after 3000 millisecond, my promise then dot. So this is a same example only. They are using the with a promise object. So I will explain this one also. So just I will comment it everything. I want to paste it this one. So let my promise new promise. There is a function will be there, my resolve and my reset. Set timeout function my resolve. So this is the function we are going to call. Then only after 3000 millisecond. Promise then function value document gateway demonstration value. So this function value means this is the my resolve value. So my resolve value it will be what is this one? This is the I love you. So that text will be placed with the value and it is printing. So let's run it. Go to the code. See, after 3000 milliseconds it is printing. 1 2 3 like that, so it will go for a 3000 millisecond and it is printing. So this is using a promise and a code. Okay, so if you just go through it, if you get confused also, it will be let me know. I will explain this one, because if you know this one very well, then it is you can do anything. So same thing, you are using the async and wait. What is an async and wait? So async and wait is nothing but, so asynchronous for the function, await for the to return the value. Okay, so same thing we are using the, see this example I have used, right? Sorry, this example I used, right? For same example, just they are using the async function, and await will be there. So where is that await? Oh, sorry. In this example, right? See, await is there. So it is await means we are telling that okay, we have to wait for some specific time. Okay, so I think this example I will make a little bit short and explain in the tomorrow class, because if I explain also you will get confused here. Okay, so in the callback what happens? There is a, you are sitting here and watching a TV, or playing a game, and your sister will come ask for a change and you are immediately you are playing and giving. So that is the one thing. The next is so JavaScript functions are executed in the sectors, they are called not in the string. So display as something, document get to do something as something. So my calculator sum, my calculator, let sum equal to num1 num2 my callback. So after that, so callback will be called with the passing the some value. Again, promise is what happens in the asynchronous. What happens? We are doing the same thing using a some extra keyword. So in the promises what happens, so we are setting a some timeout for that one using a my resolve and a my reset. Okay, so this is the promise, the promise, my resolve and my reset. So this is the how it is printing. My result dot then function value function error. So uh, I am giving a full example with the along with the exam explanation by tomorrow. So you will get to know okay what is exactly. If I explain now only means you will get confused. Okay. So this thing and all come in the XML HTTP request. Okay. Ajax in the Ajax it will come. What is the get and what is the request object? What is the response object? What is the then? What is the status code? So this and all we are going to learn in that one. Okay, so here what happened? Async. So this is a little bit tricky topic. This JavaScript async, but this is whole your React also standing on this one only. Okay. So now I am taking the one more again with a brief about this class tomorrow. Now we are going with the DOM object. Okay. So what is a DOM object? See, I'm not covering all the topics. Okay. You have to go through it, but I'm explaining the main topic. If you learn only main topic also, more enough, you don't need to go through it. Sorry, sorry. Yeah. Here, what happened? See, anyhow, I am going to take the this what is this one? This async callback, async promise, async petition. I am taking a one more time tomorrow, because so you have a little bit confusion about like how to print and all this one, because see JavaScript callback is something. So you are standing playing a video game and your brother is asking for a change, and you are telling that wait for execution, and you are completing the task and you are giving. So this is the one way. So next it is calling asynchronous. Asynchronous are also a similar. So it is calling, we are calling a my calculator function, and we are passing the two values. So that is the two value, and this is the my callback and my display is the same thing. So it is a printing. Okay, so this topic again I am going to take by tomorrow. So because it will be, if I do two times means it will be easy to understand. So now I am explaining to DOM. See, DOM, BOM, I am not explaining the whole content. Okay, so only I am explaining a brief of everything. If you go through means that is more enough. Okay, so now what I will do? What is a DOM? See, DOM means a document object model. So the HTML document object model. So how, where it is created? So whenever your program is run there in the browser, so automatically DOM object is created. How to see, sir? So if you go to the document, if you just enter, you are going to see here. Okay, just a minute. See here, this is the document object. So this DOM, this is called a DOM object. So DOM object, what it contains? Again, your HTML code, head, body, and all. So it is containing all the stuffs. Okay. So document is a document object model. So it will contain the your structure of the page. See here, the HTML DOM tree object, the document, HTML, head, body, title, href, anchor, h1, my text, like that. So it will combine all and place it to in one object. So that is called a document object. See here, HTML is there, head is there, inside a head, this is all the information is there, inside a body, this is the h2 tag is there, then I am going to a script tag, so this is the set timeout and everything, this code is there. Okay, this your DOM object is going to do all the operations. So how you are going to print the value here? Using a document. This is the documentation DOM object. So get element by id is a method. This is the id, so that's why it is printing the value here in the demo. Okay, so here what happens? DOM is a means a document object model. So DOM means a document object model. Whenever you run the program in the browser, automatically browser will create an one object. So that object we can call as a document. So this is a document. Okay, so this is the a document object. So document object is, again it will store your tree structure data. That's it. Okay. HTML DOM, document element, forms and CSS animation. Okay, so if you learn only what is DOM means, that's more enough. Then the BOM. What is a BOM? So BOM means window object. Anything you are using a window object, so that is called a BOM. So browser object we can call window dot alert of, this is the BOM object. So I will run it. I will just go to the code. See here, this is the BOM object. So which is the BOM object? Window is the browser model object, browser object model. So window, it is an object of a browser. So that is called a BOM. So I don't want to go for much here. So you just go through it, all the code, because this is a very easy topics. So which are the main topics I already explained. So what is the history means? It will give the history of your browser. Pop-up means it will give an alert. So just it is showing an alert now. So this is called a alert. Okay, so this is a DOM means document object model. BOM means browser object model. So DOM is created when the browser is run your program. Automatically it will create an object. So that object is created by the browser. Same thing, BOM is a browser object model. It is created with the when the browser open. Okay. So today I am going to stop this session. Okay. Today I am going to stay. Okay, share something. Yeah, actually, So little bit news is happened. Okay, fine. So what we'll do, so I will stop this one again. I will take this async and wait, okay, deeply again. So just if you go through the recorded video also, then again if I take a tomorrow full video means, then definitely it is going to be helpful. So tomorrow, what is this one, Ajax and JSON and async and wait means this is JavaScript. Tomorrow JavaScript will be 4. Day after tomorrow we are going to take the, what is this one, what is it, see tomorrow, what is Thursday, Thursday it is going to be enter your JavaScript code, okay. Then we are going with the advanced JavaScript. So if you learn that advanced JavaScript means you are already, you almost done with the React.js, okay. 30 to 40% if you have learned, uh, it is like a, you have learned 30 to 40% of the React. Okay, fine. So I'm going to stop this session. So you go through the recorded video. If any doubt is, so you can definitely ask. Okay, fine. So if any doubt means you can ask. Okay, anyone, Renka, Manoj, Nagendra, Satyam, if anyone means you can ask the doubt. Okay. So I think if you people don't have a doubt means, then I will closing this session. Then we'll meet on tomorrow. Okay. Thank you.